Hey, what's up everybody? This is Super501 and today I want to go over the fastest way I've found to get up to 150 power level, which is the current max in Marvel's Avengers. And one of the best things about this farm is that it requires very minimal load times. So if you're on consoles especially, this will be much better than most of the other farms out there because most of those are running specific missions or doing specific routes and missions and then reloading, and the load times can add up pretty quickly over time. Now, if you don't know how gear works in Marvel's Avengers, all the gear pieces can only drop to a maximum of 130 power level, and everything past that is just upgrading those items and then upgrading your major artifact to get to the maximum of 150 power. This farm guarantees you'll be able to get all the gear pieces you need, the 2 minor artifacts and the 4 armor pieces. I farm the 4 armor pieces first and get them 10 to 15 power level above my minor artifacts before I go get the minor artifacts. This just seems to be the fastest way to do it. And how you're going to farm the gear pieces, which I did go over in a previous video, how to do this farm. Once you start the mission, you're pretty much just going to go straight. There's going to be an elite pack there and you just kill that elite enemy. That's going to drop some resources and 1 to 2 gear pieces. Then what you're going to do is fly or run away from that pack, and once you get away far enough, which you'll see in the video, for the pack to despawn, you then go back. It will respawn that whole pack again with the elite, so you can kill it again and rinse and repeat, and this will give you 1 to 2 gear pieces every kill, and you can constantly just upgrade with that and get your gear pieces 10 to 15 power above your minor artifacts. Once you are at that point and you need to go get your minor artifacts, what you're going to do is go to where you start the mission at and follow the glyph to the left. Now first it's going to take you to a shield bunker that you have to open with a little button with a tracker. Just open that up, you'll see it in the video, and there's going to be a shield cache in there and 1 chest. Now the shield caches guaranteedly give you a minor artifact, so you're going to loot down there. That gives you 1 minor artifact, which will then be up to what your gear pieces are at. Then you're going to fly to where the second main objective is on that map, and again you'll see this in the video. That is another shield bunker which will open on itself, and once you go in there, there's another shield cache with 2 other chests, and again that shield cache has a guaranteed chance to give you a minor artifact, so that is your second minor artifact. After going to get those, you will then have both your minor artifacts up to your gear pieces power levels, and then you go back to that elite enemy and farm that again until your gear pieces are again 10 to 15 gear score above your 2 minor artifacts, and that's all 4 of your armor pieces. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have to reload the mission after that. Usually go back to the Quinjet, just restart the mission, and that's all you're going to have to do. That's going to be an hour or more usually before you would have to reload the mission, because that is a ton of power level increases. It's only 1 load every once in a while, because then once you get those gear pieces, 10 to 15 power, you reload the mission, go get your minor artifacts, go back to farming gear pieces. Super quick, very minimal on the load times. Now you're going to want to do this on the highest difficulty. With how this game works, if say you start the mission on the highest difficulty and the enemies are going to be 100 power, which will show over their health bar, and say you're going in as like 90 power, if you keep farming up and get up to 100 power in the mission, those enemies power won't go up. It's going to get easier and easier to kill this elite enemy the more you gear up in that single instance of the mission. So it's going to get faster and faster as you're in one instance of the mission before you have to reload once you need to get more minor artifacts, and that's pretty much all you do. And like I said, it gets easier and easier, and on the highest difficulty it seems to give more legendaries, it gives more higher star gear pieces, so more 5-star gear pieces, and it seems that the items drop with a higher gear power more often. That's just from my hours of testing. That's pretty much what I have seen. So that's pretty much all I want to go over. That's the entirety of the farm. You just go kill that elite enemy, you go open both the shield bunkers, get those caches for the minor artifacts, rinse and repeat. One of the quickest ways, possibly the quickest way to get to 150 power currently in the game, and it's also very easy because you get a few upgrades in the mission and you're already up to the power of all the enemies in there. So subscribe if you want to see more Marvel's Avengers videos, leave a like if you like the video, leave a comment down below what you guys think about this farm, and thanks for watching.
Your defeat was inevitable. Move! the trigger!
This has been a long time!
Behold, the glory of Asgard! Enemies! We shall triumph over all! Your battle ends here! Aim has arrived! This will take one moment! Cannot defeat me! Where's the cure?
In some trouble here! In some trouble here!
We are not alone. Now is the time! Asgard! Open the way! Another foe vanquished.